let them die with...
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
Damn faithless Skyrim to wager. How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Garmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Wolfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace. I have to run. You should unload some of that unwanted gear. Head over to Sadhu's used wares and talk to the elf.
Hold it there. Another girl killed. This served me a drink just a few nights ago. But I can't say I knew her. Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl killed at night, body torn up. We're stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend. If you want to help, ask some of these Gawkers if they saw any. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it. Hold it there. Keep your distance. You see those warriors from Hammerfell?
No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact. So I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
Always sad when someone has to die.
Another one. Terrible. Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you. I heard a scream and came running, but she was already like this when I got here. The divine smile on a charitable soul.
Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
A few septims for my supper is all I ask.
Go fit, just like always. Nobody saw anything. Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Leaf, you'll need to talk to your Leaf, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be on official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
I ask only for a little charity.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Have a look around. I buy and sell just about anything. I'm always happy to see a customer, but I won't deal in stolen goods. That's trouble I don't need. Have you taken care of that little problem? I've scraped this collection together. I do some business with the trade caravan. A few intrepid souls even brought some items. Thank you, thank you! Speaking of fortune, here. Everything I earned from my last shipment. It's your... Well, you've come to the right place. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Do come again.
forgot what I was going to ask.
Farm work is hard work. It's good to relax when I can. I still have to support
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army until I took a sword to the chest. Good day.
Yerim is a fine house, and it's up for sale. You should talk to the steward in the keep if you're interested.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I remember now.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on the White Run.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger
The
message?
Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land. These are difficult times indeed. My men are stretched thin as it is. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I'm not much of a strategist. If you have any news of the Western Holds, take it to Ulfric immediately.
Torrik was merely a message to the
Travel
other
safe.
yards. Whoever we replace him.
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those damned shopkeepers. Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword? Dull old blade can barely cut butter.
Imagine blowing up an entire town. Damn college. You're that one from the college. All right then. I noticed a trail of blood. Helgerd's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy. If she knows anything, it's dead bodies.
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder. Well, she's dead. But, I mean, sorry. Was only joking with you. Not the only unusual thing. They look like they were made with, well, the ancient Nords. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me. I'm too busy tending, and I wouldn't very well tell you about the cuts if I had... Now, I really got to get back to the body. A lot of work to prepare her for the grave.
All the Argonians at the docks are nice to me. Good thing, too. Your father would run them off.
What is it?
You hear the news?
All right, then. I noticed Helgerd's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy. But if she knows anything, it's dead bodies.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on the Whiterun.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land. I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens against us. For Ulfric? Well, nothing official. He seems to value my... I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time. Grew up here. A lot of history in these walls. The Jarl has put out a bounty to slay a giant. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest, then?
If you have any news of the Western Holds, take it to Ulfric immediately.
You should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our army.
Travel safe.
We're ready when you are.
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance. Hands to yourself, sneak thief. You need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am discreet.
An outsider? No reason to stop in Kingsgrove. The mine's always on the verge of collapse. I can certainly share a bit of what I know. Nosy one, huh? I was a mage back in Morrowind. I lend my talents to the mine. By Azura, it gets hot in there. I use frost salts for a potion to keep the heat bearable, but I'm out. If you want to go to the trouble, feel free. I suppose I could offer you a bit of free alteration training when you get back.
Welcome to Kingsgrove. If you want to do business here, you'll have to deal with me.
you...
Anything good?
Dragons will take time to grow.
Don't be so sweet.
Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
The Stormcloaks are finding... Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
He knows that. They all know that.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out
Are
there.
you going? Wait.
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more...
Whatever you've heard, if Ulfric needs a favor, he has it.
Ready to start this war
Anyone
in
else
earnest,
better
then.
pay well for
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? Is that so? Yes. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. Keep your
Feel
brother.
ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun.
the true power in
If
this
we can
world.
take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not,
The people are behind you.
many, I fear, still...
Heard about you and your honey. Words.
You should unload some of that unwanted gear. Head over to Sergeant's room.
The gods gave you two hands, and you used them both for your weapon. Respect.
You're like me, eh? Don't fancy those clunky two-handed weapons.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
It's against us.
Frigga Shattershield's old place? It's been abandoned ever since she was killed. I think her mother, Tova, has the key. Travel safely. It's dangerous.
She knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If I miss...
No lollygagging. cousins out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty.
Don't be so full of that. We've
If it isn't the slayer of the Glenmoral witches.
The Empire is putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land. Ugh. Have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She posts us all over the city, and someone keeps taking them down. Ask her about it if you want an earful. The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
Beyond. I've been following him for months.
The guards won't help. The people won't help.
They say they're too busy with the war.
I say, what? I've been trying, but...
You say you found it in Hiram? I've got... Follow me. Look here. There's something strange about this cabinet.
Oh my!
That you... You go first. Look here. There's something strange about this cabinet. What's it say?
Woundfirth.
There have been rumors, but he's a dangerous man. That's why they call... This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure.
Stormcloaks are finding victory. I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens. That's quite an accusation. I assume I don't want to believe it. Woundfirth has been a trusted friend to... It pains me to see that the Wisp... Woundfirth shall be apprehended. I thank you for your diligence. The streets of Windhelm are now safe.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful state.
You're coming with me. We're finally going to arrest the butcher.
This war in earnest, then?
Yes, sir.
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them. We'll need the support of our army.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Of this?
Many, I fear.
Under the arrest for the murder of Susanna of Candlehearth Hall, and Frigga Shattershield, and all the rest. We are wise to your scheming, you coward.
We know the price of freedom.
Has the whole city lost their brains? I've been scrying and auguring to find the murderer myself.
They have families to...
Make your excuses from the blood.
How many of their sons and daughters?
Get him out of my sight.
We
Yes,
are
sir.
their families.
I'm sorry, sir,
Well,
but you'll have to come with me.
Tell me, Godmother.
This isn't over, your Leif.
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too.
Oh?
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee.
Is that fur coming out of your ears?
In you go. Cadillac Whitemane is a better place now.
telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those werewolf tales are true.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
Thought I heard something.
Where'd you come from? Done. And done. Where'd you come from? Who's there? That'll teach you. Who's there?
What?
Where'd you come from?
Victory is yours. I submit.
That's the last of us.
Is someone there?
Who's there?
Over here.
I knew I... Something?
This ends now! I'll kill you!
Where'd you go?
What now? If you think it'll help.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's... a great deal of pressure on the White Run.
And what would you The Stormcloaks are finding victory across... Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
He knows that. They all...
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace.
How long are you going to wait?
What is it?
What now? If you think it'll help.
Okay, so it's only right.